Hey, everybody. I want to talk to you about the 4 truths that can make you stronger. If you don't know who I am, my name is Julie Fairhurst, and I own Julie Fairhurst Academy. I'm a certified master persuader. I'm a publisher. I have 23 published books with a bunch of fabulous ladies in my Women Like Me program who have contributed to the books. So I wear all sorts of different hats. And I want to talk to you about 4 truths. For me, when I accepted these 4 truths, that's what really shot me up and got me going. Before then, I did a lot of struggling. And I don't struggle now because we all struggle in life. It doesn't matter where we are, but we have struggles. But I was really struggling. And these 4 things really helped me to overcome a negative mindset and to get myself on track. So here we go. Number 1, you are responsible for your happiness. Nobody else can make you happy. It is just a truth. It is a truth. Happiness comes from inside, not from outside sources. So I've spoken to many, many people that have lots of money, people that are very successful, but inside they're still unhappy. So I'm not saying that those things can't help, because of course they can. I always say I'd rather eat steak than a hot dog if I have a choice, right? But my happiness comes from inside of me, and I don't give anybody else the responsibility for my happiness. I take it for myself. So that was the first thing that I learned. The next thing I learned was really hard for me to accept, that failure is a normal part of life. And when I look back on my life, I have had a lot of failures. And when I look back on my life, every time I failed, I rose above it. Every time I failed, I rose above it. Every time I failed, something good happened and helped me along my way. So don't let failure keep you down. You want to learn from it and rise above it, as it's a normal part of life. And again, no matter where you are in life, you are going to fail. It's just a normal part of our life. The next one I learned was such a freedom release for me. I can't please everyone. I can't do it. I tried. For many, many years, I tried to please everybody. And what happened to me is I burnt out. I can't please everyone. There's just no possible way. I think there's close to, or there is 8 billion people on the earth now. You can't possibly please every single one of them. So find your tribe. Find your tribe that supports you, supports what you're doing, has the same mindset as you, helps to lift you up. That's the best that we can do. And forget about those ones that you can't please, because probably nobody can please them, really. And the last one I think is so, so, so important for so many of us. Change is inevitable. Change is good. It's scary sometimes to go through it, but it's good. And anytime I have gone through a really deep change in my life, whether personal or professional, I've been very stressed about it. But when I look back on it, it needed to happen for me. It needed to happen so I could rise. It needed to happen so that I could go to another place where I needed to be. If you're still in the same place that you've been 10 years, 20 years, 5 years ago, then you're not growing. Change is inevitable. And I remember one time I said to myself, because I didn't want to go through this particular change. And I remember I said to myself, well, I guess, Julie, you can go through crying and screaming and kicking, or you can go through with a smile on your face, because it's going to happen anyway. So it's all in your perceptions. So you are responsible for your happiness. Failure, normal part of life. Accept it and move on. You can't please everyone all of the time. And change, oh my goodness, change is inevitable, and change is actually good.